Back to work, ladies and gentlemen, after a nice long weekend, long busy weekend, but otherwise. Initially planned for my first day to be even more busy. I'd planned to go swimming this morning. I cycled into work for 9, I'm now early, it's 1:45. I thought I could fit swimming in before then, but I was so ill prepared when I went to bed. I woke up at 5:15 and I was like, you know what I need to do is just take my time getting ready this morning. After obviously all our bags were packed and all that stuff when we were out at the weekend. I just need to get all my bags in order, get everything organised, and just go into this day nice and ready. Because I'm not even leaving here, so I'm here 9 till 5:30. I normally do 8 till 4:30, and then I'm going to a developer meetup talk thing this evening. I don't know what to call those things. I'm going to one of them, which I haven't been to one of them in ages, but it means I won't get back until late, nearly 10 o'clock by the time I'm actually cycling home. So I thought, it's a long day already. We don't need to slap swimming on in the morning and just rush myself, you know. I think it's definitely feasible. I'll do that when in another week, just not a week where I had the Monday off and didn't have anything. If I'd already cycled to work on the Monday, then cycling to work on the Tuesday is easy because you just take everything out of your bag and then, you just pick up your bag again and go, rather than today where I was I need to pack my swimming bag, I need to come back from swimming, have breakfast, set everything up at home, pack my bag, go. And I thought, you know what, let's have a nice relaxed morning. So I feel like it's going to be a busy day of meetings, and I've got some errands to run at lunchtime. So it's going to be a busy day, boys. Also on call, so I'm already risking cycling when I'm on call. I went on call an hour ago. I think it's fine. In theory, my watch will buzz, so I'll know, and then I can just stop my bike and have a look. But obviously, it's a lot more convenient to still be at home when you get that beep. That's the thing as well. That thing I'm going to do tonight, I've bought a carrier bag to put my laptop in, because I can't walk into a thing with these two. So I've got a bag inside that bag that I can put my laptop into, so I can go to the meeting and then leave without having to take everything with me. And I checked with the security man, I can get in here 24/7. So there's no risk of me losing anything in the office, because I was panicking about that. There's small lockers downstairs, but not big enough to fit 2 of those bad boys in. Works pretty well. I don't think you'd be able to tell, there's a laptop in there. It was down a lot smaller as well than your average laptop bag. I am absolutely swamped with work. It's ridiculous. I'm heading to the post office now to return something. The weather's really hot. I've got to go to the post office, and so far I'm at the stage where my list of jobs isn't going down yet, it's still going up. Well, I'm staying later even than me staying late. I should have finished 25 minutes ago, but I'm just trying to get this fucking build out, man. It pissed me off. I've been trying to fix this thing. There's a bug currently in higher environments, and I'm trying to fix that, and then another team is also touching the same app, and they've got a different bug in a different environment, so I'm trying to fix that at the same time, and I'm holding up the more important bug to try and fix their bug. And sometimes I need to learn. I've fallen down this problem often. I need to learn not to rapidly try and fix something and just step back and do it slowly, instead of try you know what I mean? Try and oh, it's that, bang, you know? Because sometimes when the feedback loop is 15 minutes, it's just that bang is way slower than sitting and doing the work and being I think it's this, validate, check. Because I can't test this, so I can't, that's how I normally test it, obviously. But yeah. I'm also in an interesting state where I feel every meeting or phone call or conversation I ever have now, I don't know the answers to the questions being asked. That's the state of play I'm currently in. I'm you're asking me questions, I don't know the answer. I could lie to you and pretend I do know the answer, but I don't. And it's I know you've pulled me in because you think I should know, but I don't know. So that's quite stressful. And even true when we're interviewing someone, the interviewer asks us a question and I'm don't know. That's why we want to hire someone like you, because we don't know. But it's so embarrassing. Anyway, I have that meetup thing in 45 minutes. I don't really know what to do with myself. I need to, like I say, I'm waiting for this fucking thing to go through. Should work this time. I did say that the last 3 times, but that's development for you. Then I need to prep my bags. I can come back into the office after, so it's not I need to pack everything up, but obviously I want to make it as easy as possible. The annoying thing is I want to keep it as easy as possible to come back in, get changed, cycle home, but I also need to take my laptop with me because I'm on call. And I don't know how to do that, basically. I don't know the best way of doing that. So I've called it, I just need to log off. It's not going great. It's just been one of them days where like I've had so many things just like peppering me. I just can't concentrate on it, you know? I need to get in a good mindset for where we're going next, which is a meetup about JWT tokens, baby. Today has not been the good start to a new week that I wanted it to be. God damn it. Oh, would it have been better if I'd have gone swimming this morning? Probably not. I'd probably been more stressed. I'm planning on taking my laptop, notepad and pen, and my Kindle, because I'm going to go sit outside in a park somewhere and read for a little bit to de-stress before I go to this thing. I'm doing a risk assessment here. Technically, what do I need to take home? If worst case scenario, this gets locked in the office, which it shouldn't, but if worst case scenario it does, I only need my laptop. That's the only thing I need. Everything else is nice to have, and I can survive until I get back to the office tomorrow morning when it opens. But anyway, right, let's put this in the dishwasher, fill up my water bottle, and go and sit in a park and read. Oh, I'm just having like a proper identity crisis and meltdown, man. I've just kind of realised I don't really care about much anymore. Like, anything I'm doing, I'm just not interested in it. I got in no drama. It's 8:15. Can I get back for 9? You know what? I more or less did get back by 9. Nailed it, boys. It was quite, well, it's not cool by any stretch of the imagination, but it's relatively a lot cooler at night when obviously everything's in the shade. But problem is, hay fever, you can't wear sunglasses at night. I also, if I'm cycling at that time, I should get lights back on my bike. I took them off for my longboard. So I need to reset up lights if I'm going to be cycling back at dumb times at night, but I'm not anymore for a while. That's like a one-off, so we'll see. Well, potentially a one-off until next week. Walking into the office today, I am heading back on the bus with Laura later. Also yesterday when I cycled back, like I didn't need lights because of how light it was, but I should have had lights, you know what I mean? So I need to get more bike lights. I think I said that actually in the vlog. But tonight is going to be even later than last night. So after work, I'm going to go spy on a Bristol chess club thing. I want to basically go to the same place, just see how it works, see how many people go before I go and introduce myself, you know? So Laura and I are going to go, we're going to get some food, and then we're going to get a drink at the bar, and then watch them from a distance and then go. Also, I'm on call, so like I can't really start a game of chess and then halfway through open up a laptop to deal with an issue. So this week isn't a good week for it anyway. I got my lunch in my little carrier bag. I'm living the dream, boys. It's also like hot, but it's not like unbearably hot yet. So it's going to be hot later, obviously, and all week. But currently the bus was relatively cool and this walk is relatively cool. We'll see what it's like when we come home this evening. I'm hoping for a more productive day. I got railroaded by one thing and I've got another day of like a shitload of meetings, but yeah, we just try my best. That's all you can do, baby. And I need to just enjoy it, or like get it over and done with, you know what I mean? I've got to pick a camp. If I'm not like passionate about this problem, then that's fine. I don't need to be passionate about it to do it. I just need to do it. So, and then not beat myself up about it and find something I am passionate about. I never get over how busy it is at 9 compared to 8. Because when I do come in, I come in at 8. I guess like 10 to 8 or whatever when I'm actually like walking through town. And the difference between 10 to 8 and 10 to 9 obviously is massive. But like, I kind of tricked myself into thinking we're still in like the COVID state, you know, where people aren't going into the offices and whatnot. And that's kind of backed up by the fact that usually there's only 2 of us, 1 or 2 of us in our office. And then, yeah, I come out at like lunchtime or now and I'm like, actually, there are loads of people here. They just don't work the same hours that I do. I'm having a little walk around the block because I'm a bit early. And yesterday I logged on early thinking I'll log off early and make up for it. and I didn't, so I logged off later than I otherwise would have done. So I'm already ahead on time, so I'm taking my time. I think I can do at least 9 till 5, probably 9 till earlier, depending on. I think I'm gonna have the same issue with lunch, where I basically don't take a lunch. Just take like a 20-minute run across town. That's what I did yesterday. But yeah, we'll see how this chess thing goes tonight. Obviously the thing I went to last night hurt me a little bit, so I don't know what I'm doing in my life, to be honest with you guys. Trying to acclimatise to the heat by coming outside for lunchtime. Got to get used to this because it's going to be a hot weekend, he says, sitting in an ice cold office. Just been sat listening to podcasts while I finished work, and I've been waiting for Laura to finish work. She said she was packing up and leaving about 20-30 minutes ago, and now I'm not in any rush, mind. But she's taken so long, I'm now heading back to my office for a wee. But we're going out for some food. I just don't think we're going somewhere that has a toilet. So productive. We had a hit and miss dinner, but it was because like we ordered some stuff but we didn't get all of it, but we didn't notice until we like walked it away to somewhere cool enough to eat it, which is annoying. And then we successfully spied on the chess club that I was checking out. I'm not sure whether or not it was a good idea to check. I think if I would have walked up to play chess, on like that being my first day, I would have turned around and ran away. So probably it was a good thing. There was like 2 people were there for a short period of time, then 4 people, then a 5th, with 2 chessboards, obviously. So it was interesting. I'm trying to figure out if it's made me want to do it or not. Like what was I wanting to see? I think I was expecting like, well, it's weird anyway. Yeah, so I'm investigating. Like I say, I want to try and get into. I like chess, and there's only so much you can learn doing it digitally without playing and like talking to other people who like chess as well. So the thing is, I might message and be like, "Hey guys, I was thinking about joining." I'm not very good though. I'm good enough to be able to like smash people who don't know how to play chess, you know, but like in actual chess rankings, I'm like beginner. Does that make sense? Like beginner people, like Laura would call herself a beginner. I would call myself a beginner, but I could like decimate her in every game, you know? But yeah, so it's tough. But anyway, so we like sat and chilled out outside for a bit, came back on the bus. I'm definitely making the right decision by cycling in this weather, because coming back on the bus, even at like, time to come back like 8:30, was ridiculously hot. So it's definitely the correct call to cycle in, cycle out. And then we sat in the garden with the cat for a bit while it was relatively cool outside. It's now no longer, it's bedtime, so you've got to come into the warm. And prepped stuff for the gyms tomorrow. Going to the gym tomorrow morning, not going to the office, which I feel like is a bad idea. I think that's not a good idea, because I've got to work here in this heat, but we'll see. I'm trying to decide what my plan is on Friday. And tomorrow, like I say, I'm planning on going to the gym and therefore working from home. And I think I'm already regretting that decision, and I should change tact and go to the gym and cycle into work. But I don't think I've got time to do that. We'll see. We'll see how we play it. But it is really hot, and it's really hot in the house as well. So yeah, I opted to work from home today, and I don't know, by the state of how dark this room is, whether or not I regret it or not. I've got all blinds down in all the rooms upstairs, especially at the back of the house, because that's where the sun is. Been quite a productive day though, to be honest with you. I've like managed to chip through quite a lot of like small stuff that was annoying me yesterday. There's one thing I still need to investigate, but I need to move over to this other thing that's blocking people that other thing can wait. I got woken up last night by a small like 20-second blip. Yeah, so it's been busy. Went to the gym, came back, did some weight stuff. That needs to go upstairs. I started late, so I'm just like having a late lunch, trying my best to get to the point where I can jump onto this thing to try and unblock a different team. But there's a lot of stuff going on, man. I'm spinning so many plates right now. FML, it's the afternoon now. I have an hour and a half left, and one of the things I said I'd spend all of my day on, I've not started yet, but the temperature has just started to kick in. I've been stood up all day, and I've moved in my old like plastic sheet because I thought this would be colder than this. This gets quite like, if I've got bare foot as well. But to be fair, barefoot on this is not pleasant. And it's now getting so hot in there, like I've been stood up all day, that's what I was saying. And the small of my back is just sweaty. just from ambiently, it's not pressed against anything. I'm just fucking hot. Finished work and we came out into the garden because a neighbouring cat came down to the patio and started bullying Monty through the glass. So I opened the door, we've come outside where it's taken a claim on the garden. It ran away as soon as I opened the door. It's also cooler out here than it is. It's not cool, I wouldn't say cool, it's cooler out here than it is inside. So Laura's all the way back. I don't know, probably just going to sit here for the entire evening, to be honest. Literally cooked dinner, then washed up, cooked dinner, ate it outside. I had this nice like summer beef noodle salad. It's really nice. I boiled beef for like 2 minutes. It was the weirdest thing I've ever done. I didn't even boil it. It was like just put in boiling water for like 2 minutes and that's it. Like pour boiling water over it. Hi. He's checking to make sure I'm not going back outside. I'm not taking him with me. But yeah, it was really nice. And then sat outside on the phone to Dad, played some chess, read my book, Living the Dream, just watched another episode of Better Call Saul. Getting too hot while I did it. I don't know why I stayed up and stayed awake. And I'm just gonna get hotter and hotter and hotter. I've also got a really itchy nose. I think keep having nosebleeds, and I'm at that stage where I've got effectively my nose is being itched by a previous nosebleed, as it's like, this is gross, this is TMI. But yeah, one nosebleed, you stem the flow, that like solidifies, clots, you get a lot of effectively dried blood in your nose, which then itches, makes you pick it, bleeds again. I'm in that cycle, so I'm trying my best not to touch it. So we'll see. Right, bedtime. Busy day tomorrow. A lot of exercise to do tomorrow, boys. So I've literally just packed all of my bags here for work and the gym. So to like get all of my stuff out. Got my gym clothes so I could cycle to work, cycle to the gym after work, do a gym session, cycle back. Just about to leave and my bike's front tyre is flat. Yay! So we'll still go to the gym later, but we'll go in the car. Tomorrow morning when it's cooler, I will, what's the word? I'll fix my bike tyre. God damn it, Moo Moo. Meanwhile, my little baby, do you wanna, Auntie, bring the walkies? Yeah. I've got some windows open upstairs, trying to flush some cold air in, 20 degree air in. It's like 30 degrees in the house, so I'm gonna sit outside in the garden with the cat, with all the windows open, and we'll try and make this morning work as comfortable as possible. Moo. I'm annoyed I can't cycle in, to be honest with you, because it would have been nice to, I'm going to the gym this afternoon, it would have been nice to do a little bit of cardio. On the bright side, at least, my legs, triceps and back, no coincidence, that's the muscles I was working yesterday are all achy, so maybe cycling would have been a little bit tougher. It's too hot to actually like fix my bike today. I need to wait till it's like effectively 6 in the morning. Or in the evening, I guess. Sometimes it's relatively cool in the evening. It's just when you just need the sun to go away. The air itself, if you get shade air, it's not brutal like it was last time it was really hot. And at least it's relatively cool in the mornings compared to the afternoon. At 3 o'clock, upstairs of this house, it's just insane. Having said that, I think it's now time to draw them curtains, boys. Right, I just have basically a load of deployments to do. I've just got issues with every single one of them. So I'm a bit stuckered. I don't really know what I'm focusing on. I have a big list, but that's blocked until next week now. That I'm waiting for a tick, and it doesn't have time to go out today now. That I'm blocked, / I'm investigating something, but it takes like 30 fucking minutes to find out. And yeah. Okay, done for the day, finished eating lunch. I need to go pick up a delivery. And then I want to go to the gym, where it means braving the heat. The thing is, once you get to the gym, the gym's air conditioned and usually empty because everyone else is outside by the swimming pool while you're inside just throwing weights around like an absolute lad. Still got to psych myself up to go. This is also kind of why I like cycling from work. You know what I mean? Like I'm already psyched to go because I've got to cycle back. Whereas I always feel like it's a lot easier to make yourself go to the gym when you wake up and go rather than spend a day at work, etc. Monty, it's too hot outside. You'll get sunburn and you'll lose your little ears. You're not allowed, okay? Oh, it's so hot. Oh, it's got this little cool mat to cool down. Oh my quads are fucked, Monty. Look at you. You're a beautiful baby boy. He's cooling. The other side of his body has just been in, yeah, the underside of him is so hot. It's so hot. That Monty is exactly how I feel. It's 28 degrees in this room. God damn it. Feels like today was a lot hotter. Went to the gym. It was lovely and cool in the gym. Smashed some biceps, shoulders and accessories. Came back, I could barely steer with the wheel because it was so fucking hot. I've been trying to buy some packing cubes because I've got a packing cube that came with a backpack. And it's like it's a life changer, honestly. And these are recommended really regularly on Amazon. Don't get them. I don't know why I did, but they're too small and just like not the right. It's not what we wanted. It's just a bag, basically, 3 bags. I wanted the Peak Design ones, but they're so much money, especially when you've got to add shipping and taxes. And for just, you can't buy packing cubes for love nor money. Like if it's a good one, you just can't get it because it's just like out for whatever reason. It's insane. But yeah, so that's by the by. Otherwise, I spent my evening, we had dinner, and I spent my evening trying to fix the puncture on my bike. I did it all and it was about 9:20. I put it back on the tyre, started pumping it up, and I could hear just a whistling noise as it either repunctured. What is that tapping noise? It either repunctured or I hadn't sealed it properly. But it was 9:30, it was dark out. So I didn't look into it too much further. Just watched Better Call Saul. I've got 2 more episodes left. One of them is out, and the next one isn't out until I think like next week sometime. The ending is very, it's not what I expected at all. It's kind of changed pace a little bit. I'm not so far I'm not sold, you know? It's this the thing that's moving as I walk past it. It's rolling. I used to be up there. Anyway, it's bedtime. It's too hot for bed, but my legs are so clammy. Monty thought it was a good idea to chase around a fly after eating his dinner so much that he made himself sick. Wasn't very clever, was it? So, I today have basically done nothing. It's been so warm today. It's been like the level of heat where I just can't do anything. It's 28 degrees in here at the moment. Apparently the fan thinks it's 31 degrees in the bedroom. Actually not that bad outside now, but like all day it's just been like too hot. I've just been cowering away from the sun. Sitting with the fan on, trying to keep cool. We predominantly Laura, did some washing, and then it got too hot outside, so I came inside, had some food, played some Xbox, did some sewing, read my book, that kind of shit. I did manage to fix my bike tyre, which is good. By fix it, I mean I had another go at applying a patch. The problem is the patch was like on a seam, so there was always like a little crease, you know, where like the 2 bits of rubber were meeting that I just couldn't get a seal on. So I've replaced the inner tube. But I'm gonna look tomorrow at some bike related stuff. Yeah, tomorrow we're heading out of the house a little bit more, so hopefully we'll have some hot bits inside the car and travelling around, but otherwise we should be able to get in some nice air conditioned shops. And I also have some electrolyte things I'm going to try to combat my cramps. So we'll try that on Tuesday. These 2 are the hot days. Oh my god, I need a fucking shave, Jesus Christ. It's 30 degrees in this bedroom, baby. There's not a lot cooler outside. God damn it. Just try and blast a little bit of air through. So, on what's going on? I must stand guard just in case the cat comes a running. Didn't sleep very well last night. It was too hot. And today so I got up, went to the gym. The gym was nice and cool, lifted some weights around. Came back, we had breakfast. Then we went to the shops, we got some last minute holiday stuff. I ordered some shoes, Laura ordered some sunglasses, just because they didn't have the sunglasses in the shop. I couldn't find shoes anywhere except online that I liked. I've been looking at a new bike, and I'm trying to decide what kind of bike to get. That's what I'm struggling on at the moment. I'm either like, do I get like a top of the range, effectively top of the range commuter bike? Or do I go, which like competes with some road bikes, or do I get a road bike? I've never had a road bike before, so I find them a bit scary, to be honest. But, like, I'm not sure if I want the like hooky down handlebars, you know? So anyway, looking at that, got some pet stuff where we're trying to be a little bit better with how we do cat toys, because we think Monty needs more like entertainment, I guess. What's the word? And apparently, if you just leave, he's got loads of toys, but if you leave them out, then it's like you're supposed to move them and put them in different places, and then take them away and put some back and that kind of stuff. So we like got some new toys, and then we've started like taking the toys away, ironically. And then otherwise, just trying to survive in the heat. It's so hot. It's too humid is the problem. I've missed this air conditioning this morning, this whole weekend. God damn. You know what I really miss? What glasses are these? All my glasses look the same from the inside to me, like my sunglasses and these. When we were in Wales and I went swimming that morning, and that was the coldest I've ever been. Like that just kind of like, you get in the water and it's just ice cold. Oh God. What I wouldn't give to have that back, you know. But it's cooling down now. In theory, we've had the 2 hottest days. By cooling down, I think it's still like mid-20s, so it's not that cool. And also, what are we doing? Oh yeah, it's just a little bit muggy still, so it's not like pleasant. It's quite cloudy and quite like close, which is what Britain does best. So, but not for me, because I'm in here, living the dream. We've had a little bit of drizzle, boys. Look at this. We've got quite a few people in the office today as well, to be honest. It's still like 20 degrees, but it's nice and cool. This is almost like just on the edge of jeans weather, you know. Put away my places there. It's so warm still. It's just drying out immediately. Dropped off a return to Amazon. Happy days. I am like fully on the market for a new bike, but there's so much choice. I don't know what to get. It's really confusing me. I'm nervous about full-on road bikes, and like it's almost like I'm getting the bottom of the range. I don't want to spend more than £1,000, to be honest, and like £800 is like tough to justify, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, by the looks of it, road bikes are like I just wanted something I've never owned before, but 2, it feels like I'm buying like on the cheap end of road bikes if I get a road bike. It's tough figuring it out, because it's like, what I want it for is for commuting, so I need to be able to pack a load of bags on it and just cruise into work, and the easier that is, the better. I don't really intend to go fast, but obviously, in theory, the faster the bike, the easier it is to, you know what I mean? Like the less resistance there is and all that shit. But a lot of the reviews are like, for the price, for an £800 road bike, for the price, this is good, you can't really fault it. But then in the other ones, for like £800 commuter bikes, or like hybrids, effectively, they're like, this is more or less the same equipment. This is incredible. It's great. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know what's better, because you're saying like, for a good road bike, do you have to spend like £1.5 grand, £2 grand, but you can't get commuter bikes that good. So is a road bike worth £800 as good as a premium hybrid bike worth £800, or is it worse? You know? It's one hell of a rabbit hole. I don't really understand most of it. I don't really know why some of them, like 2 identical bikes, one's worth £2 grand and one's worth 800, you know? So I keep wandering around bike shops and looking at what I think are identical bikes, except for like the brand name and the colour. And they're like wildly different prices. There's one that I've seen that I do like aesthetically. It looks cool. And that's like a more or less top of the range commuter bike, all of the road bikes look really basic. Like they look flimsy, but they're supposed to be light. I'm so at my depth, I don't understand. It means I've got to do a lot of research before I finally pull the trigger on this bad boy. And this is like complicated by the fact that I've never ridden a road bike before. So I'm a little bit nervous about like how it handles, how you control it and all that shit. What I need to remember is everything is an upgrade from my like £200 piece of shit bike. So everything's an upgrade. I don't want to feel like I've wasted money on it, you know? I'm happy to go up that high, but if I could get a decent bike for 500 quid, then that's fine by me, for all I'm using it for, you know? Good Lord, the humidity, man. Whew. It's insane. Right, I've got 10 minutes. Do I have time to go to this other bike shop? We can go tomorrow or Wednesday. We're looking at high chances of rain over the next couple of days, so whether or not I'm actually in town, I don't cycle in the rain, so if it's going to be raining, then I'm not going to be in town. But on Wednesday I always come in because I get a bus on Wednesday. Also thinking about going to that chess club on Wednesday. I don't remember if I vlogged last night and I couldn't find my camera, which is proof enough that I didn't. It standard Monday yesterday, cycled back, cooked dinner, we went shopping. Happy days. Mr. Moo Moo, how you doing, my man? You okay? So today is a wet day. It's raining on and off this morning, but it's going to be raining a lot this afternoon. So I'm not going to the office. I seem to be doing quite a good job of like accidentally missing someone from my team who has cycled into the office for the first time today, and I'm not there. So I seem to be quite good at doing the old slipperoonie there. Completely by mistake. But I've got a lot to do today. I plan to go swimming this evening. Predominantly because that's normally my plan. I need to figure out what I'm doing on days where I'm like today. I have like a weird gap in the morning. Today, I don't know, my schedule, I'm so used to like having a routine. My routine's like kind of all up in the air as I try and figure out try and fit new things into my day and my week. I decided yesterday I wasn't going to cycle, so that means I can cook a full dinner before going swimming tonight. I want to go swimming tonight. I was planning to go to the gym this morning and didn't, because I want to go swimming tonight and I was going to plan to do both. But I have a history of not being able to swim very well at night, and I'm going to try and see if that's electrolyte imbalance. I've got some electrolytes and I'm going to drink some electrolytes before I go swimming tonight, and hopefully that'll fix my cramping issues. We'll see. If not, then I'm going to have to rejig and just think about swimming in the morning. What I need to do is figure out, so tomorrow, and no, not on Tuesdays. Tomorrow, I need to figure out what I need to do, because I am doing something after work in town, which means that I don't need to get into town for the time I normally get in. And also I'm going to be busing most likely. I could cycle in theory, but I need to dig out lights again because I'll be cycling back late. So in theory I'm busing. Also I've got some weird stuff to carry. So what do I do with my morning? I thought about potentially going to do a spinning class, but the spinning class I went to and liked that one time isn't a good time for that, to get into town as well, unless I did the whole thing cycling, and even then, like, not really. So I just need to figure that out, you know. ATM I don't know what to do with tomorrow. Thinking about, I've put myself off going swimming in the morning because it's usually quite busy and you can't like get into a rhythm. Maybe I should just go swimming, because I have time to go swimming and come back here. Do I? Not really. I don't know. What I need to do is I need to get into the habit of just get up at the same time as I'd go to the gym, but then like go on my computer and do some programming. There are things that I want to do computer-wise, which I haven't been doing because it's too hot, predominantly because it's too hot, but like also because there isn't really that much time because I'm doing so much other stuff like fitness stuff. But I don't need to get up early and go, well, I need to either do the gym or go for a walk or do some kind of exercise. Because at the moment I either gym or cycle, basically. But on days where I don't do either, I feel bad. So what I need to do is like get out of that habit of feeling bad and then like doing something else like some programming or whatever. I'm going to do that tomorrow instead. That's my plan. And I'm bussing in. Yeah. I'm at a bit of a loss today. Everything I'm doing is blocked by other people slash stuck. And like, well, our team is so big now that like everything we're doing is in parallel, and there's not really anything for me, like new for me to do. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do, and also I only have 5 more minutes of video footage I can film. So I need to be careful when I'm vlogging today. I also feel like I'm walking like I've like shit myself because my legs are so tight, man. They're so achy. On a serious note, I need to figure out how to like incorporate more flexibility stuff into my workouts, I think. But this is, I think, the like hangover from weights day on Sunday and then cycling yesterday. Slowly making progress on all of the things that we're blocked on. Apparently the rain's coming. Apparently it's absolutely biblical in town right now. So that was the rain I was dodging when I didn't cycle, and we're going to see when it comes here. Otherwise, Monty keeps coming out and just good line here and having loads of fuss. I feel like we've really turned a corner over the past like week or so. He was really aggressive to me at one point, and now he seems to have like chilled a little bit. So yeah, anyway, otherwise I am just basically pushing along all of the things I've been working on. Kind of like I'm kind of waiting for this team to help with that, this team to help with that. I'm a bit stuck. Living the dream, basically. There it is. Started all right, baby. This is going to be good swimming weather. That wasn't nearly enough rain to cool down this room. God damn. Time to head downstairs though. We're finished for the day. I just need to cook dinner now. So the whole plan for today, the whole reason I didn't go to the office, apart from the rain, was effectively so that I could cook a full batch of chili before going swimming tonight. And to do that, I basically need to start as early as possible, i.e. 4:30. So no rest for the wicked. At lunchtime I went to the shops to get some good ingredients and some vegetables we couldn't get yesterday, and now I'm cooking. I need to have this at some point. I don't really know when the best time to take this is. It's probably not even going to work, but yeah, so I'll have that after dinner, I'm thinking. I eat so much fruit, I feel like there's no real way my electrolytes can be the problem, but we'll see, you never know. Relatively small dinner, nice and early, means I shouldn't be too stodgy. That's the one thing I've been like trying to fight, is eating too close to swimming. So the thing I'm trying to do, eat relatively less than I normally would, so a slightly smaller portion, and have my little drinky drink. And then in theory, I'm not going to be a little bit fat, and I am not going to be low on electrolytes, and I'm not going to cramp. Oh no. As we all guessed, it was not a silver bullet, which I kind of expected. It was a little bit better. I got a little bit of cramp and I was able to like stretch it out and then keep going, whereas previously it's like bang, half a length later, bang kind of thing. I did kind of go in with like worst case scenario as well, where it was like had leg weight day and then spent most of my day sat and standing at my desk rather than cycling, so we'll see. Might be a little bit better. What I need to do is figure out how to get more flexibility stuff into my workouts, as I mentioned, so I'm not so tight. Otherwise, it's a pretty good swim. So heading to bed now. I'm gonna end the video here because I don't have much left to record on my memory card. Exciting day tomorrow. We're gonna try out a new routine. I'm nervous. I'll catch you later.